Okay, this is higher education and the eternal student trophy. I know some people have had issues completing it, so we're going to see what we can't do to try and cover that. I have already done private instruction along with cognitive. No, cognitive function starts it. Then you get this from Ligia in the store. Private instruction, and then one story of our lecture. So I've already done all of that stuff. I am, as you can see, in the middle of Devil's Gambit. I have not completed that, so don't complete that. And then I don't know if this matters or not, but I do not have the golem, and Ariel has Ligia's flaw. So not sure if that... So if you're still having trouble with it popping up, maybe check some of those, see if that makes a difference. We're in the northern side of town, and we are going to wait until morning. I don't know if any other time of day works, but that's just what worked for me. We're going to wait until morning. He might be there noon and afternoon because it's daytime, but he was not there when I arrived at night. So now he's here outside of my house.
You appear to be waiting for me.
Indeed, Mr. Szulski. Do you remember me? Czeslaw, I attended your lecture. Can I take a moment of your time? It's urgent.
Sure. What's going on?
What's the matter? Is something bothering you?
More than one thing, actually. I can't sleep. I'm afraid to walk alone in the city. I feel that I'm being watched.
Maybe you should consult a doctor about this before turning to a Thaumaturge.
It's them! They're here! Do you think they'll keep us here long? Do you at least know where we are?
No. I've got a splitting headache. They took the grimoire from me.
Do you believe me now?
What is this about?
Now is a good time for you to explain this situation to me.
I think they're after the Flying University and Dickstein. It was probably them that arrested Valdemar. And now they've been following me as well.
Let's look around.
I'll take a look around here.
Higher education. Chair. Sam over. I wouldn't mind some tea. And finally some tools. Honest agents. But Ivan doesn't know.
You seem pleased. Have you managed to feel something out?
I've said yes before, and I'm going to say no this time just to
Nothing new.
see
You don't trust
how
me.
this is different.
I
That's
understand.
new.
Such are the times we live in. How about a smoke?
They didn't take them from you?
Luckily, no. They're imported.
This is the same
good
though.
stuff. They have a distinct, courtly taste of the bourgeois. A convict's last meal. Want one?
I will take one.
I'll have one of those.
Mr. Szulski has come to already? Good. We want to ask you some questions, and we're not in any kind of rush.
But first, this one. How about it, Czeslaw? Where should we start? Feet, nails, or knees?
Gentlemen, I beg you. I don't know anything. This is some sort of mistake.
Czeslaw, we know about Dickstein and the students. We even know about the Szulski family home. We're catching you one by one as we speak.
Do you prefer the hammer or the pliers?
I don't know anything. I swear, Mr. Shulsky.
I'm gonna choose the pliers.
Go with the pliers. Nails will grow back, and it's better to pull out aching teeth earlier anyway.
What?
What?
Order them to give back the grimoire and let you go.
Wonderful. Let's leave this place. But I'll have my book. Now.
Don't get cocky. He can't do anything without his grimoire, right?
Both lead to the same fight. But this has a little more bit of a conversation.
Let me tell you how this is going to end.
A little bit of
You'll
more
give
sentences.
me my grimoire back, and then let me out of here. And if you don't, I'll make you tear off each other's faces.
So you can get out and warn your buddies? No chance.
We'll take the risk. Czeslaw, you can stop pretending now. We'll settle this in a more subtle way.
I thought it wouldn't come out till the end.
This is the end.
You handle him then. I'm off to tell our guys to hurry up with these arrests.
Okay, so this is just straight up fight. You do not have any of your skills, but you have your attacks. And so I'm going to move some stuff around a little bit. We're going to put all I used are planned attacks. That's it. All you have are quick attacks and planned attack, and that's it. So I'm going to use like adrenaline rush on that one. And I don't know if you can assign suffering or not, honestly. But all I really use is planned attack, so I don't need my focus. What can I put on there? Oh no, that's a 2. And I don't have a salutor. We'll put perfect efficiency on planned attack. So we have perfection in every attack, deals maximum, and increases inflicted damage by 50%. So we're going to go that way. Because this guy has a trait that you can't get rid of, and it's recovery. So he restores 4 health points every round. And I haven't been watching closely, but every time I turn around, he gets 4 points. So it's like 4 points at the beginning of a round, and it feels like 4 points at the end of a round, but I don't really know. It just feels that way. So I'm going to do planned attack, but I'm going to save the second round planned attack for the guy on the right because of his healing thing. See, every time you turn around, this guy's getting 4 health points. Now he's going to get like another 4 health points. So by the time you get to him again, he's gotten 12 health points back. It's like, what is going on? See, he just got another 4. Like, I haven't even touched him, and he's gotten like 16 health points. God. All right, so we're in Port Praga, down here on the dock. And we are going to head home.
Victor, it's so good that you're here.
Is everything all right?
Soldiers came for me today. I managed to escape and came straight here. Arrests have started and I'm certain they want to close the Flying University. I have to warn whoever I can, Dickstein above all. We must hold a meeting at the antiquarian bookshop.
All right, I'll tell
I'll
Dickstein.
reach out to Dickstein.
Excellent. And Polina? She's probably playing at this bridge club of hers. It's right next door to the entrance to Dickstein's apartment.
All right. I'll go get her.
Let's not waste time. I'll run to Lucrezia first. The two of us will notify the rest.
We are counting on you, Victor.
Off to Mirow.
Another one.
What's going on here? Why is there no passage?
Man, on one side, there are the Ruskies that want to come in and batter people, and on the other side, there's me not wanting to let them in. And seeing as there are more of us this time, it won't be so easy for them.
I repeat, get out of the way and no one will be harmed.
Take your barking somewhere else, lying dogs. Haven't you had enough this year? Do you intend to drag people out of their homes and beat them in the streets again?
Or shoot them.
And which side of the barricade are you gonna be on?
Okay, there's already a fight inside Dickstein and one inside the gambling,
I
so
have to think
we're
about
gonna
this.
sort of.
And what is there to
skip
think
this
about?
one. The only way to skip it is to get him to do it. So you need the broom and the bench. Loyal to the neighborhood. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna manipulate the janitor.
Have you made up your mind yet, or has something new come up already?
In fact, let me see if they'll
I
stay in
have to
this
think about this.
position
And
while
what
I go
is
get
there
the
to
others.
think about?
Because usually you trigger it just by moving closer, but now he has the X on, so you might be able to leave.
Have you
No,
made up
there it
your
is.
mind yet?
They just want you. Alright.
You feel
Use the
your
mind on
blood
him
boiling at
just
the
to
mere sight
clear
of a
the area.
Russian uniform. Don't suppress this aggression. Call the others. You're not alone here. They will follow you. Just give them the signal.
Because we have two
You'll
other
have
fights
your
to do.
comeuppance. All of you.
Hold
And I
your
already did
horses,
one,
Chief,
so
or
that's a
there'll be
lot.
blood.
But it won't just be our blood. Jews, to me!
This is what we've been waiting for.
Alright, so now it's clear and we can go in.
Polina?
Not now. Wiesiek is about to draw for a straight.
Is that bad? How do you know? Ah, fuck it. Give me two.
It's urgent, and I don't want to explain it in front of everyone. Please, let's go.
I'm gonna need a better argument.
If you admit it's about Dickstein and or reveal the cards Polina's playing, it leads to a fight. Because I switched the order, now I have the Cecilia option. So I'm going to choose that
Your
and see
friend
if that does
Cecilia
too.
asked me to tell you there's trouble at the school.
I see.
Then I don't give a fuck. No one leaves here until we finish. A deal is a deal.
Okay, it looks like all of
The
them.
lady is leaving, but with us, Panyal.
Okay.
Fuck you, you
All
horse
of them
phone
lead to a
rusty
fight.
milksop. Get the fuck out of the bridge club if you can't play culturally with people. Get lost, the lot of ya.
Take Polina and
Let's leave them alone.
Yes, it will be better that way.
Oh,
Let's
you
make
make it
later.
out.
In the antiquarian bookshop by Green Square.
Oh, so you can't get out of the... Okay, cool. You can get out of the gambling den without a fight by doing it that way. Let's try Dickstein. Alright, he was here. If I came here first, he was in this room. I can tell he tried to cover his tracks. This is really different. If you come here first, this is very, very different. Cuckoo clock. Oh, he's in Vienna. Stain on the tablecloth. Spilled the tea and didn't clean it. That is very interesting. Dickstein is gone. Dickstein is gone. If you come to Mirow, when you are given the option to do Mirow or north of town, if you do Mirow first, you can convince him to come to the bookstore. If you do north of town first, it looks like he takes off. I wonder if that impacts the trophy at all. Because then I also got in a fight, and the fight didn't happen. So this is very different if you do the towns a different way. Interesting. Reminder that the bookstore is up here. Talk to Polina.
You've made it.
Yes, and I'm glad you've made it as well. Thank you for helping me at the bridge club.
Time is short.
It's time for me to go. Let's hear what Cecilia has to tell us.
Looks like this is the end of our university.
We'll see about that. No one knows what the future will bring.
I think we should get started now.
But the president is not here yet.
Samuel won't be joining us. He should already be on his way to Vienna.
Without saying a word? I didn't think he would do something like that. He'd leave us just like that.
It doesn't really matter right now.
Then what should we do now?
Let Ligia speak.
What do you think, sister?
You should rather ask Cecilia, brother.
Yes, we must wait, true, but never give up. Only then will the sacrifice of those who are arrested not be in vain. We simply cannot give up.
Wish
Good
everyone
luck.
good luck.
I hope your will to fight will burn for a long time. However, I'm afraid we're pressured for time.
Yes, let's not tempt fate anymore.
Without you, we wouldn't be here. It's not over yet, so... until the next time.
That's very interesting. I have no idea if that will get you the trophy or not because it's so different. And the only difference was where I went first. If you didn't get the trophy, go back and reload and autosave and do Mirow First because they're much more positive at the end. In fact, maybe I'll go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and reload a save and we'll see the difference because it's really wildly different. And I'm wondering if it impacts trophies down the road. Okay, I'm back and we are going to do Mirow before the northern side of town. Now it's already different because this encounter doesn't show up until after you come out of the first one. At least it didn't last time when I did it the first time.
Mr. Szulski, what brings you here?
You must warn the students immediately. Arrests have started. Czeslaw gave up everyone. I just got out of the Ohana torture chamber. He was also there, and he was helping them.
Czeslaw? In that case, I think it's already too late for us.
What's next?
And what about the university?
You have to go through
Future
all of
Polish
them to get him to stay.
Educating the young elites of the Republic of Poland.
And what about my wife and child?
You might be able to do it with that, but I'm trying for a medium pride run, so I can't answer that. Recall how much you've risked by giving a lecture at my home.
I make no secret of the fact that I myself risked a lot when I allowed a lecture to take place in my house. You are indebted to me.
I'm very sorry.
Assure him that Ligia will be disappointed.
Ligia is sure to be made disconsolate by your decision.
Sense of responsibility for the students.
What will happen to the students?
They all knew the risk they were signing up for. We agreed that in a situation like this, everyone would look after themselves. All right. You're right. I'll bring everyone I can to the antiquarian bookshop. But I'm going to need help. Polina should be sitting next door at the bridge club. Could you...
I'll find her.
Warn Cecilia. She lives in a Praga tenement house, vis-a-vis the Orthodox Church.
I'll do my best. I'll see you at the antiquarian bookshop.
Okay, last time I did this, I did Polina first.
Another one.
What's going on here?
And there
Why
was
is
a
there no
fight,
passage?
so this is interesting as well.
Man, on one side, there are the Ruskies that want to come in and batter people, and on the other side, there's me not wanting to let them in. And seeing as there are more of us this time, it won't be so easy for them.
I repeat, get out of the way and no one will be harmed.
Take your barking somewhere else, lying dogs. Haven't you had enough this year? Do you intend to drag people out of their homes and beat them in the streets again?
Or shoot them.
And which side of the barricade are you gonna be on?
I'm going to withdraw because I'm going to get you to attack him because I got stuff to do.
Think about?
This is the same as the other one. The bench and the broom. That's what we got last time we were here. Loyal to the neighborhood. And then we're going to manipulate him to take them on, which is what happened last time we were here.
You feel your blood boiling at the mere sight of a Russian uniform.
This is the same.
But it
Alright, let's go get Polina.
This is what...
Because now it's clear and we can get in.
Polina?
Not now. Wiesiek is about to draw for a straight.
Is that bad? How do you know? Ah, fuck it. Give me two.
It's urgent, and I don't want to explain it in front of everyone. Please, let's go.
I'm gonna need a better argument.
Okay, so for me, both of these led to
It's
a
about
fight.
Dickstein. Your university is in trouble.
I see.
Then I don't give a fuck. No one leaves here until we finish. A deal is a deal.
The lady is leaving, but with us, Punyal.
Fuck you, you horse-spawned rusky milksop. Get the fuck out of the bridge club if you can't play culturally with people. Get lost, the lot of ya.
Okay, so this is interesting. This is just like it was in the first one. The very, very first time I did this, I did Polina first and then Dickstein. And I got in a fight here and I got in a fight in his place. Now I've done Dickstein first and no fight. And then Polina, and I can get out of this fight. So, very interesting, the changes.
Let's leave them alone.
Yes, it will be better that way. Let's meet later. In the antiquarian bookshop by Green Square.
Let's see if it's different when I leave then. Because first time through, I got into like 3 fights. And now I'm not in like any fights. Just by changing up the order. Excuse me, just by changing up the order that I visited apartments. Alright, let's go back to the north side. We do not have to go to Praga because Cecilia will have just left a coin there for us telling us to come home. So, but you can go there. She lives across, if you go down east down the main street and then south, she's in a little apartment down there. But you don't get in, it's just the door. So now Ligia's up here, instead of in the hallway with Cecilia.
It's about the Flying University. Arrests have started. Cecilia was here.
Where is she now?
You weren't coming. She went to warn the others and bring them to the antiquarian bookshop. What now?
Okay, we're gonna go to the antiquarian bookshop.
Does that mean you also plan to go to the antiquarian bookshop?
Of course, why do you ask?
Because I know it's careless, dangerous, and very much your style.
Very aware as well.
So if you want to dissuade me from it, you can forget about it.
I will go with her.
In that case, let's go.
Talk to Polina, just like we did last time.
You've made it.
Yes, and I'm glad you've made it as well. Thank you for helping me at the bridge club.
Time is short.
Time is short. Let's hear what Dickstein has to tell us.
Looks like this is the end of our university.
We'll see about that. No one knows what the future will bring. Shall we begin?
Yes, I think everyone we've managed to warn is already here. My dear friends, I couldn't be more proud to have been a part of this undertaking. And I couldn't be more sad that it's over.
Mr. President, now is the time to wait things out.
However, in view of the arrests and all the danger I have brought on everyone, I see no other way out. I'm closing the Flying University for your safety.
Okay, so you can say it's not the end, it's an interlude. Tell them to find a good hideout. And last time I chose let them debate, and they sort of decided on the first one and the second one combined. So I'm going to choose let them debate again so you can see it.
We can't give up.
See.
We've always known this day could come. Then all of us, all those who were arrested, their sacrifice will be in vain.
What are you talking about?
Explain what they mean.
They meant to say that...
I'll do it.
What we're saying, Samuel, is that it's time to lay low and wait it out.
And then try again until it works.
I understand. Thank you for everything. Although some would like to silence us, I believe that our fate will soon change. Patience. Meanwhile, look after yourselves. Thank you once again.
And this is where the trophy popped for me. So, to me, I feel like if you do Mirow first, you get the better ending. If you don't have Dickstein, I feel like maybe the follow-up trophies, you might not be able to, because they sort of just let it go. So just the small change of where you visit first totally changes the complete outcome of this quest. So, at any rate, I'll put the notes in the description, and hopefully this helps people out. And there you go.